What's going on, guys? It's your boy HQ420 here, and in today's video, we're gonna go and take a look at Bob Iger and what he recently had to say about the Marvels. All right, he's throwing it under the bus a little bit. And if you don't know who Bob Iger is, he is the CEO of Disney. All right, if I'm correct, he was the CEO, then he wasn't, now he is again. I mean, I guess you just jump back in that role willy nilly. I mean, I don't know exactly how that works, but he's got a few things to say about this recent movie right here, The Marvels. Now, we know that it has not been a success. Has not been a success at all. It's been far from a success. They probably spent on production probably around 240, 250 as far as production. Then you've got marketing and things of that nature. So you're probably moving towards 400, $500,000, and they're not even going to sniff that, all right? They're not. It ain't going to be a scratch and sniff or nothing, okay? It ain't going to it ain't gonna have a wave later on. It ain't gonna have a cult following or anything, all right? This thing's just a straight up flop, a disaster, guys, okay? That's all there is to it. So, Bob Iger, he's got a few things to say, all right? And he ain't lost much love, okay? He ain't lost much love at all. So, right here recently, what was that? The Deal Book Summit. He had a few things to say, and he's got something to say about why this particular film may not have been as successful as it should have been. All right. Now, I don't know if we agree with this, but this is his take. So, of course, Mr. Iger said that the Marvels was shot during COVID, during the era of the disease that should not be named, okay? And so there wasn't as much supervision on that set, so to speak, where we have executives that are really looking over what's being done day after day after day. Now, I got some pushback on this, all right? I got some pushback on this. It's like, well, you know, anytime, all right, here recently, if anything flops, folds up, it's like, well, you know, folks got the sniffles. I'm like, but what they got to do with you, with you seeing what they put in front of you as far as the script and what we're going to ride with, all right? And what we're going to ride with. It's like, okay, we've had people read the script. Okay, they've read the script, and they don't like the script. All right, they said the script's trash. It's like, do we got anything else? Is there anything else on the table? That's what we want to know. Okay. Now, if I'm correct, it said it was shot during COVID. Was it shot at the same time WandaVision and Miss Marvel was being shot? I mean, was it right there at that time? I mean, let your boy know. I'm trying to figure it out. Were you just trying to throw everything in this one pot? And why wasn't there any supervision? Okay, that's the real question. If I'm spending this amount of money on projects, okay, and look, at the end of the day, you want to make a return, okay? ROI is king, all right? ROI is king. When the ROI is low to no, that's a no-go, okay? That's all there is to it. So, why wouldn't I have supervision? Why wouldn't I have people overlooking the script? Why wouldn't I have people checking in on the day-to-day operations? I mean, these folks just throw money around, bud. And you know what I'm saying? We got folks straight up can just barely buy groceries or pay rent, and they'll go below $250 on a shit movie. You're like, come on, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're like, and they just be like, hey, you know, probably should have some more supervision and all this. It's like, oh, well, you know, people were getting sick. It's like, dude, man, miss me with that nonsense. The disease that shall not be named. But we far enough away from that time to look back and realize that things were not what they seemed, okay? All right, things were not what they seemed. All right? So don't go blaming that shit now. Somebody should have had the gall to do something different. But everybody was scared and pansy. So this is all there is to it, bud. That's all there is to it on that. Let's see what else he got to say up here, okay? He said, if you're directing a $250 million movie, it's kind of weird for the director to leave with a few months to go. Oh, the director left? Hold on a second. Wasn't the director Nia Costa? She left? Was she bounced? I mean, am I right? The Nia DaCosta, did she do the Marvels? I think that's right. I ain't even spell her damn name right. Shit. Yeah, I did. Costa. No, I didn't. Oh, let's see. Director. I think it was the first movie. Damn, I still didn't spell it right. Okay. Let's see right here. Let's see right here. She co-wrote and directed the horror film Candyman and the superhero film. Yeah, she go. I mean, that's what I want to know. Candyman. I mean, I heard that was pretty terrible. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she don't need a gig no more. Okay, maybe she need to look into doing something a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the whole premise here, and it can be okay. You know what I'm saying? It can be okay. We can not succeed in certain areas, and maybe we're better in something else. That can be okay. I said the Directorial said The Marvels is the 33rd film in the MCU and had the lowest opening weekend at the box office ever for the franchise, grossing just $47 million domestically, having only taken in $187 million worldwide, which has updated. I think this is from December 1st. I think I got updated figures from the 4th. They updated those figures as far as, yeah, here we go. So 80 million domestically, 197 million worldwide. But those numbers are terrible, man. They spent 250 on it. They spent 250, Bo. And it's been out a while too. When did it come out? November 10th, if I'm correct. Man, it been out a minute. Ain't nobody else going to watch that shit, okay? Usually domestically can save them. But damn, not domestically, internationally. Usually internationally can save them. But damn, the international folks are like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting, okay? They saying, I want to watch that ish. Okay, it looks terrible. Bo, 197 million worldwide, bud. Usually, and when you start talking about worldwide, you usually want to start talking about, 500 million. You talking about worldwide. Damn, Bo, the rest of the world said we don't want to watch this. So that's really bad, okay? That's absolutely horrendous, but and I did that previous video where Nia DaCosta has said that folks didn't want to watch it because they're sexist and they're homophobic and they're racist. I mean, so it was like that's probably not the type of tone you want to take with your audience. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So and they're actually talking about stopping the reports. If I'm correct, they're going to stop reporting on the money that it's making from here on out. Okay, because it's about, man, they just need to take it out of theaters. All right, they just need to go and take it out. All right, that's just all there is to it. Let's see if Bob Iger has anything else up here for us. Okay, let's see if he got anything else up here. I don't think he does. If you want me to be honest, I don't think he does. And a lot of folks was like, "Oh yeah, she's the star of it. Oh, it's a fun movie." It's like, man, watch a cartoon if you want a fun movie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, watch a comedy. Comedies are supposed to be the fun movie. Comedies are the fun movies. Okay. When somebody say, "Oh, this is a fun movie," you think comedies. Which comedy has fell off? Comedy is horrendous now. But they don't. The only the only good comedy movies. Hell, when's the last good comedy movie y'all watched? Okay, I'm talking about fire comedy movies. I'm talking about stuff that's in there that is provocative, that is straight up maybe got a little racist undertones, got some sexist undertones, got some racy moments, just straight up offensive. That's what makes good comedies, okay? Offensive. Shit, people need to look at it and be like, I'm disgusted. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's a good comedy, okay? They say some stuff, they do some stuff, they portray some stereotypes, and you're like, man, that's a good one right there. That's a good comedy, okay? And so I ain't seen one of those in a hot minute. One that I just say that's a top tier comedy. There's no doubt about it. And the Marvel's franchise is going that way. I mean, they used to, they had the golden age, which was right there around, Winter Soldier. Of course, you got Endgame 1 and 2, Spider-Man movies, as far as Homecoming, Far From Home. What was the other one? Black Panther, original Black Panther. Man, that was like the pantheon of their movies. Those movies made a lot of money. Where'd I have that at? Yeah, so Avengers Endgame, 2.8 billion worldwide. The original Avengers, 1.52 billion. Avengers Age of Ultron, 1.4 billion. So I mean, it's just like, it was like banger after banger. And of course, the original Captain Marvel movie made, I think, a little over a billion, but it was sandwiched in between two big hits. So, they were kind of on a roll at that time. But right now, they're not on a roll. Okay? Right now, they are not on a roll. So, that's hindering any type of influx as far as people wanting to view this in the theaters. And that's a huge issue, okay? Because all these movies are taking a ton of money to make. There's no doubt about it. So let's see what we got up here. Let's see what we got up here at the end. So I'm not sure another studio will ever achieve some of the numbers that we achieved. I mean, we got to the point where if a film didn't do $1 billion in global box office, we were disappointed. That's an unbelievably high standard, and I think we have to get more realistic. Well, yeah, I guess that's right. Seeing how you're making trash now. Okay, that's just all there is to it. I mean, you're just making trash, bud. I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. Your new characters, you haven't made them interesting. The villains, God, you've wasted villains. You continue to waste villains. Why you waste villains? Man, you ain't got to. I keep telling people this. You ain't got to have a villain in a movie and then kill the villain when it comes to superhero stuff. In the same movie, you can extend the villain out. It's okay to do so. You can extend the villain out. All right? Maybe you get some more backstory on the villain. Maybe you start hating the villain even more. You know what I'm saying? From his or her villainous acts. I mean, come on now. I mean, that's one of the major things. We got to think. I'm thinking, what's it? Thor, Love and Thunder. One of the most atrocious pieces of content that I've seen in the past 2 years. They've got Gore, the God Butcher. I got people who are posting stuff up there talking about, man, Gore, he come out here, bro. He cutting all type of folk down. It took 3 Thors from 3 different timelines to barely take them out and all this. I was like, oh man, Gore, the God Butcher. They got Christian Bale playing them. I'm like, yeah. I said, we about to have something here. We about to have something. You watch the film and you like, ain't going to God, butcher ain't butcher no gods. I ain't seen, Bo. He sneak stabbed the first one, okay, because it was arrogant. From there, I ain't seen Gore butcher not near God. Just like, can I see some God butchering around here? That's all I'm asking. Okay, I need to see some folk get taken out. I need to feel that Gore the God Butcher is a threat, okay? I need to feel this thing. You ain't never feeling. And then the movie just came off as just dumb. You got goats out here bad and shit. That was your laughs. You got Thor out here acting a fool. All he doing is telling joke after joke. I'm like, man, Thor, this is some serious shit going on around here, man. We got the God Butcher. I got him out there getting his robe pulled off in front of Zeus, showing his butt cheeks. Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm ranting now. I went away from Bob Iger, but fuck Bob Iger. Okay? Rich bitch. He ain't saying nothing to me. Man done stepped down, came back, stepped down, came back. He ain't doing nothing but collecting a check. He ain't shit either. I said it. You ain't shit either. Okay? It's just all there is to it. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You gonna sit up there and just wax poetically. That's it. But damn, man. Stuff like this can be avoided because all it takes is somebody to just sit down for just a second. All right, guys, we done lost our whole ass this past year. I need everybody to be on their toes, okay? And if you ain't on your toes, then your toes and your elbows gonna be up out here, okay? That's just all there is to it. Now let me see that damn script, all right? I don't even like to read, okay? Let me see that damn script. I'll be looking through it. Trash. Look right through it. Trash. I mean, I just scrap the shit. Just get out my sight, man. What is this? Who are these people? The Marvel. Oh, it's gonna be a fun time. We got cats and shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So damn. Me in this video, boy. I just went on a rant. Bob Iger. He gave us the reason, okay? It's because it was shot during the disease that should not be named, and folks weren't paying attention. That's what he said. That's the that's the 2 cents from Bob Iger. The disease that should not be named, and folk won't paying attention. There it is, right there, bud. I'm just like, man, just stick a fork in them, bud. They reeling, and I don't know if they ever recover. Might be the swan song for Marvel. So I want your thoughts on this in the comment section below. I'm gonna let this one go. I'm gonna let it go. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. Let me know your thoughts in this comment section below. Hope y'all did enjoy this video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.